I know we give every game a chance here. Yeah, I decided that multiple personalities, I decided to hop on some Honkai StarRail. I've been playing this a little bit. I'm not great at it. I do have slightly mixed opinions on the game. It's not horrible, but it's not great at the same time either. To me, I'm not a huge like turn-based combat kind of person. But I get what they were trying to do with it. You know, take turn-based, make it less intense, I guess. Make it easier for everyone to get into turn-based combat. And kind of make it approachable from a lot of different areas. But to me, it doesn't. If it doesn't do the turn-based, great. But then it doesn't do that, you know, anything. I don't know. It's like a middle of the road kind of game to me. I mean, obviously, as you can see, the graphics are pretty good. I mean, the graphics are solid. They're really good graphics. The cutscenes are actually really done really well. The character design is okay. I like it. It's pretty good. Probably on par with Genshin. The environments, it's way different than Genshin because it's not an open world. So in that aspect, obviously Genshin has a beat in that aspect with the environments. These environments are kind of a maze-like. Even when you're on a planet, quote unquote, you know, it still feels like you're in some kind of maze. But other than that, the environments are okay. Like I said, I'm not too high a level. I haven't really progressed far at all in the story, but if you're one of those people who kind of aren't really into this kind of game, it's free to play, so I feel like you won't waste an extreme amount of time giving it a go. You know, it's kind of super casual, like less casual. I mean, more casual than Genshin, because to me, Genshin has way more grindy aspects. There's grindy aspects of this game, but Genshin is a bit more involved because you have to, since it's open world, you kind of have to like travel out to places and go into different domains, dungeons pretty much, but they're called domains on Genshin, and grind out a bunch of like artifacts and stuff. You don't really, I mean, that you do that in this game, but it's not to that degree as Genshin. It's a little bit more, like I said, a little bit more casual, and it's free to play, so I mean, what can you say? Free to play, you know. Like I said, the character designs aren't bad. I mean, some of them are pretty cool, some of them are kind of bland. This is the main character, I guess you could say, that you will go through the story with. His design has gotten better. When you first play with him, he has a baseball bat, and I thought that was kind of corny. Like, you're in space, you know what I mean? You got superpowers and you're swinging around a bat, but I just progressed through the story and you do get another weapon that's way better than that stupid bat. I hope I didn't do any spoilers for anyone who plans to play, but yeah, and then you have other teammates. This is one of the other people. I'm using the standard people you get from the beginning of the game, to be honest. I haven't switched them out at all because I don't really care that much, to be honest with you, to switch it up. Dang, I just headshot that chick. Bah, bah, bah. I mean, some of them I have gotten are cool. I think I've only gotten 1 5-star. It's just like Genshin. Obviously, it's a gacha game, so you got your 4 stars, your 5 stars. I did manage to pull 1, which is this thing. The design is pretty cool. It's like fish, dragon, a dragon child or something. The biggest issue for me in this game, to me so far, like I said, I haven't gotten far into the story, but it's kind of the combat. And I get with turn-based, you don't want to overwhelm people with a bunch of different skills, a whole bunch of different things to try to remember to push and when to push, and because you do have, you know, just like Genshin, the team dynamics is kind of a big deal. Even more, slightly more here because you have less skills to use, and then it's turn-based and you can't dodge. Like, say if your team dynamic isn't great, I mean, in Genshin you can kind of make that up by just kind of being good at dodging and running and stuff like that. So but in this game, obviously you have to take damage and give damage. So if your team dynamic isn't really solid, you'll have a hard time getting past some of the monsters. In my experience, I mean, other people might be different, but yeah, that's kind of my biggest gripe with this game. Obviously, like any gacha game, there's the pool system, which I have a hard time finding. In Genshin, it's pretty easy, but in here, I just... What is it? Is it this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is it. I mean, Genshin is a little bit more straightforward. This is kind of confusing a little bit, because you got... You know, you have these crystals and these passes that you can use to do the, I don't know, it's stupid. Just have one thing and just leave it at that. I did a trial run with this character. She is kind of good. Her damage is pretty solid. Do I have enough to pull? Let's see. Don't know what that did. I don't know what any of this means. In Genshin, it's way easier to know if you got a 5-star. I just don't know this, to be honest. I'm guessing it's just a regular pull. Oh, you get these two, these light cones. It's another grindy mechanic. Oh, person. I mean, at least they give you a lot of them, I guess. So I guess this is all the things I got. A bunch of these light cones and then this 4-star character. So yeah, that's the pull mechanics. I mean, in Genshin, it's a bit more, like I said, to me, it's easier because you pull in Genshin, you see the stars. If you see an orange star, then that's how you know you pulled a 5-star. If you don't, then you got a 4-star. But in this one, the train does something, I don't know, but yeah, pretty cool character design. I have no idea who this person is. I haven't gotten that far in the story, so and I don't know what her damage type is. She's Harmony, so that's, I think that's healing, maybe. No, never mind. No idea. But yeah, you get these light cones, you get relics, just like Genshin, but in here they're called relics. In Genshin they're called artifacts, and it's just gear that you put on your character to boost their stats. And then you have the light cone, depending on what damage type, or healing, tanking, you know, DPS they are. You have to pick the specific light cone for that. So you have different ones. That character was Harmony, so you would pick something that says Harmony, I guess. I don't think, oh, here you go. Yep. So after entering battle, increases all attack of allies by 8%. Abilities of the same type cannot stack. So I'm guessing this is a support type character, and then you would just equip that. And then after a while, if you get enough of them, you can enhance them with different materials to boost the stats. You know, pretty straightforward, just like Genshin to a degree, just done in a different way. The same outcome, just in a different way. So yeah, Let's see. What's my other characters? I haven't really looked at the people I have. So these are the basic ones you get at the beginning of the game, pretty much. This is a 5-star road. These are all 4 stars. I don't think I have any other 5 stars. No. Some do DPS, some do tanking, some do ambulance, of course. Some do like stat boosting. Some heal you, you know, support characters. I have a busboy. I don't know, a waiter. Like, what are you doing, sir? Yeah. So they look kind of cool, look kind of generic. I mean, some of them look pretty decent. The 5 stars for sure are the ones that are going to look the most done, for sure. Of course, because, you know, reasons. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I'm not, you know, gonna hate on it too much because it's a gacha. I mean, the gacha stuff, you just gotta have discipline. I mean, it's super easy, like just like anything. Everybody have their vices. Everyone has their you know, their things that, you know, kind of hook them, and I do think it's easy to justify it in these type of games. Like, well, it's free to play and I didn't spend any money on the game, so therefore, you know, I could throw a little bit of money at the gacha system just to roll some cool characters, and before you know it, you spent $1,000 on this, you know. And it's like, you hate to see that. I mean, you know, I'm not telling people how to use their money, how to spend their money. I mean, do what you want, do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, it's not hurting you, hopefully, you know, but it is easy to fall down that rabbit hole, just like Genshin. But, you know, if you show some discipline and, you know, maybe you roll $10 here or there, you know, and kind of keep yourself from going down that rabbit hole, I think you'll be all right. Just have some fun.
Walkways around the special purpose lab have been temporarily closed off.
Let's do a mission. Let's see how long this video is going to be. A long one.
I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too... Wait. Brother Arlen told me.
I started this earlier. I just stopped it because I had something to do. But let's see if I can finish it. Did it save my progress? Oh, yep. Save my progress.
Help! Somebody help! Wait, the elevator is here.
The elevator's here now, sir. Calm down. Your savior has arrived.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying monster over there. We didn't dare to go over on our own.
Wow.
Please save her. We'll take the elevator up.
Oh, I bet you will.
Please!
Just leave it to me. So in this game, you'll be like, even if you're not doing a mission, sometimes you go through different corridors and you'll see these random monsters just kind of chilling in the world, and then you can kind of go up to them, and if you get the first hit on them, it'll determine what their weakness is going to be. You can speed up combat. You can do auto combat. I mean, to me, I get that if you're just doing like a grindy thing where you're just trying to get through certain fights just so you can get artifacts or whatever they're called, relics and stuff like that. I get that, but it does kind of make the combat boring to me.
Don't hesitate.
I like to just fight through a lot of it because it's just more engaging that way. To me, it's just more engaging. I get how it can be repetitive, but so most characters have 3 attacks. You'll have a basic Q that builds up your stars down here, and depending on how many stars you got, you can use your E, which is usually, I think, going to be a stronger attack. And then once you build that up to a certain amount, you can get this ultimate attack. So it's 3 attacks. It does get repetitive after a while. Some people ultimate attacks are very neat looking. The cinematics for each attack are very cool. Others is whatever, but this is the biggest gripe to me in this game. They need more. You need more skills to me to keep it interesting. I get it could be overwhelming in a turn base if you have like 5 skills, but to me, I think if you could just put it on auto for those people who, you know, don't want to use all those skills or whatever the case may be, I mean, they can auto anyway, and then the computer will do it for them. But for anyone who's wants a little bit more engagement, and like me, you know, someone who plays more games like, you know, World of Warcraft and all those other type of games where you have a skill bar. And I'm not saying this game should needs a skill bar, but maybe 1 or 2 more skills to me might make the game a little bit more less boring sometimes.
The time is now.
So that's a basic. This character is a damage / support. You can buff people's defense by using the E. You can pick a character. Let's just pick this.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
So now I just buffed her, gave her a shield. Now her ultimate's up. You can use any character's ultimate at any time. You just hit the thing,
sometimes.
and then it'll pop up. And then
Check out this awesome move.
And that did pretty some solid damage. My characters aren't buffed in any way. I didn't really build up any of their relics or light cones, so they don't do that much damage. But so she froze these 2 characters in place. Now this is the only enemy that can actually do anything. So this is, like I said, a support character. She doesn't do much damage, honestly. So I'll just use the Q. So now that I have 5 stars, I can use the E if I wanted to, but I switched up this character's a damage type. So when you first get him, he's more of a damage character. The second phase of the story, he's more of a defensive character. So but just for now, I'll just use it.
Indestructible.
You can't run.
Some characters will auto attack
Never heard of
if their teammates are attacked.
I told ya I could fight.
That's
Reach
pretty
the
much
end of the story in your own way.
I don't know why it says that every time. That's pretty much the combat in this game. I mean, it's cool. It looks, the cinematics, the graphics, all that look pretty good, but it does get repetitive.
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me. You took your time. That's right. I'm the one you're looking for.
You can auto the
Of course.
conversations.
Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why.
Oh, word. You could have got yourself out if you got smart.
You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritage Group is, don't you? If I didn't even know that, could I really call myself Gossip Monger?
Gossip Monger is a wild name.
I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, you have to pay the price.
The price was I saved your life. Facts.
Don't worry, the price is a fair one. Why would I make it difficult for you? I
Why
don't
would
have any
you? That is a
particular
good
hobbies.
question.
I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist. And now here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express.
A fan.
How fortunate. As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty, brains, the epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about
Can you help
that.
me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling? Please?
What?
Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance. That 1,000,000-volt smile.
Get some help. Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter? You know Himiko well, right? If you ask her, I'm sure she'll say yes. A superbly beautiful, dazzling, electrifying portrait shot of Himiko in exchange for the secret behind Richard Know-It-All. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair when it comes to haggling.
So this is what you get from some of the quests. This is a relic. It's a hat. This is XP, just like Genshin. They're books. I don't know why they do that. And these are materials and money. I guess this is what this is. I guess you click it, it could tell you. Yeah, currency. Light cone. XP. So basic stuff, just like any other gacha type game that you probably played before, but not sure what this is. But yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys with more of this story, but yeah, the game's okay. I mean, like I said, it's free to play. If you want to break from, you know, whatever other games you play heavily on the daily, because no matter, I mean, the funnest games get a little stale after a while, but this is a cool little game to hop on and just grind a little bit, kill some time, have some fun. They need more of a, it'd be cool if you could invite people to do stories, missions with. I don't know if you can, but I don't think I've seen anything like that. They don't really have much of a multiplayer aspect to this game. But yeah, if they add that in at some point in the future, I think that would help this game out a lot. That and add some more skills into the mix to, you know, make the combat more engaging. That would be cool. But unfortunately, I know this game is pretty much based on rolling for those characters, which it is what it is. But with that being said, man, I hope you guys found something entertaining or informational about this game. Maybe you'll try it, maybe you won't, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for checking out the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.